April Fools, gotcha. You thought we wouldn't show up. Welcome to another episode of the Inner Circle Podcast.
I was ready to give up, child.
We're your hosts, Charlie and Melanie, and April Fools, y'all. Y'all thought like, are they showing up? Are they not? What's going on?
I wasn't even convinced.
Alongside with if you follow us on our Instagram page, which if you don't, you should be following us. Our little post that we put today of NSYNC reuniting at the Sphere is an April Fool's joke. So I see some comments asking if it was April Fool's. Yes, it is. Today is not a day to believe anything out there. But how are you, squirrel friend?
I'm good, squirrel friend. Counting down the days, to be in the beach. But I don't know. I was on high alert today. I did not want to talk to no one. I did not want to scroll. This week has been a lot. But the weather's nice, so there's that.
Yes, the weather's weathering, which is, I listen, it inspired me just to throw something on as well. Because the last 2 days has been glorious. Well, actually, no, a little too hot though. No, I mean, I appreciate it. It's been a little hot though. It's hot.
Today was very humid. I didn't like that. I was like,
yeah. I agree.
But, I feel like it's the first day of April, and I feel like I'm already over April. Like, I'm thinking about when we come back from vacation, there's so much shit that needs to be done that we need to do. Then, like, I feel like Lady Gaga, bus, club, another club, events, shows, concerts. Like, damn, I need a break.
Yeah, I feel like, obviously, other things have going on like a month later. So it's like, yeah, it feels like a lot. And it feels like, I just feel like that's why I told you, I think we had this discussion that I feel like this year also is going to be like a year for us last year. Even May has a lot going on too. And then Memorial.
Well, you have more going on in May. I think my May is going to be quiet, but I feel like after May, June, July, it'll pop off for me. We still have to plan. I know obviously we're going on our annual bestie trip, but we also have to plan out our friend trip, like our annual friend and family.
No, wait, they go like friends.
Hold on, because your audio's going in and out. Move your phone or whatever, so that way I could hear you.
With the crew and the friends, you mean?
Yeah. Are we gonna do the annual crew thing? Since I feel like, didn't you say you want to go to Amsterdam?
I'm looking at Amsterdam. I'm looking at Germany, like Berlin. Just some ideas. My spirit is leading me to Europe this summer. I've never gone to Europe during the summertime.
Mm-hmm.
I've gone during like my birthdays for the most part. Yeah. So it would be dope to go to Europe during the summer and experience wherever I decide to go. But that's why I'm leading. And I know we have our tradition of Puerto Rico in August, but that's why I've been quiet. Listen, whoever's listening, that's why I've been quiet in the chats and don't really say much, because I don't know. Spirit, I don't know where my spirit will be floating and leading me to around that time. So
that's fine. Yeah. I think I'm planning on going to Puerto Rico in June. But I was gonna say, as far as like Europe, my job has a contest that whoever wins, whoever does their sales goal, I hope my boss is watching, but whoever does the sales like wins or whatever, they'll get like on a paid trip plus another person to go to Portugal. So There's my chance to go to
And
Europe.
Portugal is, I love Portugal. You will love it. I would love to go to Portugal and have more of time over there, just like Paris as well. Um,
Yeah.
but speaking of April Fools, I'm a jokester, and like I love April Fools, especially
I
I'm a
don't.
kid at heart, and then working with kids. So today I pulled some April Fools pranks on some of my kids, um, and I was gonna do it on my coworkers too, but I didn't do it because I'm
I'm
like,
surprised you didn't trick me today.
no, I was
Good.
focused
Because
on
I
my
don't like
kids.
that. I think every time you've tried, or like,
No,
yeah,
I've gotten you.
I didn't like it.
You could be gullible.
Me?
I could get you for as an April Fool's joke. I could get you. I'm good. I'm convincing.
No.
Yes. Don't challenge me.
Sorry, never mind. Go ahead.
Don't be mad when I come up with an
No,
elaborate.
it's fine. Never mind. Go ahead.
But what is the silliest or April Fool's joke that you've ever done? Have you ever been into it, or even if you're not into April Fool's itself, what's like a prank, and like a cool prank or something that you ever pulled that you could think of?
I like pissing, not pissing off, but I like making my mom like borderline get a heart attack. Like me and my brother have bought like those rubber reptiles because she's definitely afraid of like, how do you say lagarto?
Like altijos, lizards.
Lizards. She's definitely afraid of lizards. So I remember when we lived in Naples, I remember one time I put like those rubber lizards under her pillowcases. And like she was screaming, then crying, and then we were all laughing. She was so mad. I think she was at first she was happy, like laughing, but then she got really angry. It was mad funny. I thought she was gonna get like a stroke or something, but I never
Yes.
did it again. But I don't really like joking on people, like doing practical jokes and shit like that. That's not my gig, because I don't like people doing that on me. So I don't like to do it on people.
I don't
So
know. Listen, I love to laugh, um, and I have a good sense of humor. And laughing, I don't know. You need that in life. Like I love to laugh, so I like pranks. Although even myself, when I'm the prankee, yeah, in the moment. But if it's funny and stuff, I could be humorous about it. Something I used to do as a kid, and it took me back thinking about this when I wrote about this. Like, oh, what's the thinking about April Fool's joke. I used to pretend a lot, like when I was a kid with my mom and stuff, like throw myself on the floor and pretend I was. Válgame Dios, like dead, like play dead and stuff.
that's not even like, why would you do that?
As a joke, and then get up and be like, as a silly little kid, like like. So
No,
I've had this silly in me since I was a kid.
that is crazy. If I want to laugh, I will watch a fucking comedy. I'm not going to be doing that at the expense of someone. But here I'm hypocritical because I'm over here doing shit to piss my mom off. But yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, but listen, let's talk about some of our favorite shows because a lot is going on, and I think we could start with the shocking elimination that happened this past Friday. Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! I said it 3 times. Um, that happened last Friday. We're gonna talk about the elimination. We're not gonna
You gotta say
recap
the show.
huh?
You gotta say the show.
RuPaul's Drag Race. The shocking elimination that happened, I'm thinking about Jersey as well, but the shocking elimination that happened with RuPaul's Drag Race this past Friday, it's a spoiler alert. It came down, we're not going to recap the show, but it came down to, surprisingly, well, not surprisingly, Nene Coco, and then surprisingly, Plain Jane.
No, Jane don't. Not Plain Jane.
Jane don't. Yes, Plain Jane. She's on House of Villains, and I'm watching that show too, Lord. Jane don't. Seattle Queen, who we thought was a clear front runner.
Mm-hmm.
And she went home. Lip syncing versus Nene Coco. What did you think about it? Was shocking and people were mad online.
I was rooting for her and I think that she was gonna go the distance. And I think it's bullshit that she got eliminated over a technicality. I don't even think her lip syncing was that bad.
I don't
I
think
think both of them did a great job. But what upsets me and my homegirl, not what upset me was the fact that like there were two episodes that were like they were tossed and they had no eliminations, right? So at this point, you have to eliminate someone. Between Nini Coco and Jane Don't, Jane has had more of a trajectory with wins and stuff. She's been number one constantly. Nini is good, but like she has her faults in some places. I didn't think that Jane needed to leave this episode. Now I will say, Juicy loved Dion. She's just a dancing look queen. Like she should have bounced. There are many opportunities like when it was between her and Athena. Was it Athena or was it Mia Star? I don't remember.
But that was a double. That was a double say. That was a double.
Exactly. She should have gone. I'm sorry. Like she should have been gone. She's just there because of like dancing, and she's been on the bottom for many episodes. So
Paul loves a little Latin queen though. A little small size pit Polly Pocket Latin queen.
Yeah, Gorgeous.
Yeah, exactly. So I same sentiments. Listen, I do like Juicy. I thought I wasn't gonna like her, but I do like her. But yeah, she should have been gone. And I really thought Jane Don't would have been at least top 4. Definitely seen her as a clear way, because I tell you at the top of this year that they finally need to crown a campy queen because they haven't in a while. I don't even remember that, but I said that I'm like, oh, it's her because they need to crown. But boy, mud on my face because
I just hope that they invite her to All Stars because
for sure.
I think she had a lot more. Even I felt bad when she was talking in her like confessional. Like she didn't even think she was gonna go home.
She was.
I don't even think Nini Coco should have been the one to lip sync against Jane Doe. It should have been Juicy. Because if you think about it, that challenge was not even that great. Like I don't even think Juicy did a great job. Like impersonating Nurka Marcos. Like she did a shitty job.
And let's talk about how real quick. How it brought me back to that horrible season, the season that Pearl was on. What was it, season 7?
Yeah.
Where like a lot of fans thought that was the worst season.
It was.
And you talk about that mini challenge, how they all bombed.
The puppet
challenge. That was embarrassing.
That's a first. That's
embarrassing. No, but it's not a first because there was another season where they.
No, it was a first when they said that the people that won were the production.
The production for sending through that horrible thing because we obviously see the edit. They had to do and deal with that shit. But anyways, we will see how this progresses. Who's the winner? Now I feel like my money's on Mikey Meeks. Oh, Mikey Meeks, right? Mikey Meeks.
I like Mikey Meeks.
Drew Barrymore.
Who else is there that I like? Like besides
Nini Coco,
Darlene Mitchell. I like her.
Darlene Mitchell. Darlene is a surprise.
Mm-hmm.
I did not see that one coming, but I like Darlene, and I'm gonna admit it right here, low key. Trade of the season, kind of cute.
I told you that. I said he's a very good-looking boy.
Darlene could get it.
I know, but
but moving on to one of our other favorite shows that we haven't seen in a few years, but finally is coming to fruition. Melissa, Dolores, and Teresa was announced as the OG cast from the last time we seen them to come back. Now we have some. Listen, I'm a little confused because I'm getting word on the street / exclusive, like it's for real, but then I'm hearing from other podcasts different things, but I trust this source. We have the rest of the cast basically of New Jersey, and we were talking, I was sending you their profiles this past weekend, and we finally have some Latina representation, which I'm very excited about. Now, as the journalist I am, hi Portia, I went through a little rabbit hole trying to figure out, where these Latinas come from, who they represent, etc. In this cast, we have 2 Latina sisters. I see what they're doing, the producers here.
They don't even look alike. Are you sure they're sisters?
No, they are. They really are sisters. I went through a rabbit hole, so they posted, yeah, they're sisters. Like I told you, one represents more the Latina power than the other, as I seen, and one actually, the one that I thought was older, actually is the younger one. But two beautiful Latina sisters with both married with kids. One is called Xiomara, and the other one's called Juliet. And then I forgot to tell you this, but there is another Latina too, allegedly cast, called Vanessa Barrera, and I believe she is Colombian. So that would be really cool to see a Colombian housewife. I don't think we've seen a Colombian housewife.
Well, Salt Lake Garcia.
And then we have this other girl who was announced earlier a few months back with that was her name was already floating with some other names like Gia Casey, aka well also known as DJ Envy's wife, which she's been approached for years, but she's turned it down for many reasons. But this other girl who is on the cast called Nadia Rufolo, and rounding it off is Diba Patel. I sent you all the profiles. Anyone of them stood out? What do you think of this alleged possible cast?
I want to know if anyone is connected to like Melissa, Teresa, and
Natia Rufio. For years, they've been photographed together before, I guess, this,
As far as the sisters, I mean, I feel like whenever sisters come into like the orbit of housewives, they're already like a unit, like a family unit, literally, but also they become like them against other people. Kim Richards, Kyle Richards, the twins that were in Jersey before, the twin sisters. But I mean, we'll see. I'm looking forward to it. But as far as Gia Casey, whatever her name is, DJ Envy's wife, if she were to be on the show, I would not watch it. She's gonna bring the show down.
What?
I don't really care for him. I hate DJ Envy. He's like disgusting.
Well, what does Gia? Don't know about Gia Casey. What about her?
His wife?
Yeah.
His wife?
Yeah.
All her narrative. I don't listen to the Breakfast Club. I don't really care for him. Her narrative has always been about standing by her man who cheated on her. That's all she talks about. That's literally all I know about her, and I don't care to know her. So I don't see her in the same tables as like Teresa and Dolores.
It is funny because her connections to Teresa, they've been friends for years. But the thing is, they've approached her for years, and she's turned it down. So, many people would say it's because DJ Envy doesn't want to come on because, as you know, he was involucrado with a Ponzi scheme.
Exactly.
Allegedly. What else? Plus, also his alleged affair with Erica Mena. So, just to name a few. Some reasons maybe he wouldn't want to come on.
Save that for Love and Hip Hop. Anyway, speaking of housewives, I'm excited for Rhode Island.
Oh, you're excited! You're getting into the gig.
I'm getting excited because I feel like the fact that one of the girls was just on and she's like good friends with Dolores. They literally look alike.
Yeah, they go to the same plastic surgeon. They talked about it.
Oh,
really?
Something boom. I was like, oh my God. And then they did a little meme that was so funny. But I don't know. I'm just looking forward to seeing like the places that they go to because it's places we frequent.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I think it's gonna be good. And listen, I come from Rhode Island stuff, but you know how to rep it like that because the reason why I ran out of Rhode Island also because back then I felt like I didn't belong there, and I still don't. Rhode Island's too small for me. I don't belong there, but it's part of me as well. I can't deny it. So I am excited. And I think these girls we're gonna be surprised. Like Salt Lake City, when Salt Lake City was announced, I'm like, who the Salt Lake? Skid Row? Because I've been to Salt Lake City before, when I was a flight attendant before it was out. I'm like, Salt Lake City, Skid Row. What are we going to see from? And look at us. It's one of our favorites. And it gave us Mary M. Crosby. I am excited about Rhode Island. I think some of them, the Alicia girl, she won me over. I seen a clip of her.
She loves Britney Spears.
And then she's like, my daughter loves Britney with her accent. My daughter loves Britney Spears because I'm like,
Yo,
oh,
their accents are crazy. I was like,
yeah.
that shit is you. I like any franchise that's like on the East Coast. I'm sorry, I'm like a little bit biased in that sense, but just the way that they talk and the things that they were already like getting into. Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. We'll definitely going to be listen, you want to tune into next week's episode because we're definitely going to be talking about Rhode Island in next week's episode. So definitely tune in. Let's play a little game, sister.
Oh God.
We played this a few weeks back, and I wanted to bring it again because there's so many groups out there.
Mm-hmm.
But the question is, who's got the better voice? So here we go. If y'all remember this, play along. Y'all could comment and so on. You ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. Looking at my handy dandy notebook. New kids on the block. And the members, for those who don't know, are Donnie, Jonathan, Jordan, Joey, and Danny. Who's got the better voice? I'll go first while you think because I know right off the bat who I like. I remember, listen, I obviously, my mom grew up with them, but I knew of them and they're still relevant because they be performing. But if you remember, Melanie, we know more Jordan Knight and Joy McIntyre because they were the ones who tried to do their solo career around the late 90s and early 2000s. And with that being said, I think Jordan Knight has the better voice. Baby, you know I can give it to
I was listening to that song literally like 2 days ago. But first of all, Joey McIntyre has the better voice. Remember the song Stay the Same? I love that song.
You're right. Nah, but I just like Jordan Knight. Yeah, Jordan Knight better, and I thought he was cuter.
What's his name? Jordan McKnight.
Jordan McKnight. Yeah, Jordan McKnight. Not Jordan Knight.
I was listening to the lyrics and I was
like, you're confusing Brian McKnight. It's Jordan Knight.
Oh, whatever. I was listening to the lyrics of Give It To You, and I was like, I would listen to this shit when I was like 12, 13.
No. You was younger. You had to be 11 or 10 because I was 12, 13.
Wow.
Yeah, moving on. 3LW, who's got the better voice? Now, the members in this group are, if y'all don't know, Notori, Keely, and Adrian Bailon.
I think Adrian has a great voice. Notori also. Keely got that lisp, but she's a better rapper.
You know who's got the better voice?
The better voice is Adrian.
Listen, because I knew this game, like the first time we played this game, I knew this was coming out, and then I went to like a 3LW, like some of the greatest hits, trying to listen to. Obviously, it was between Notori or Adrian. It was hard because Adrian can carry, but I'm gonna say Notori.
I don't feel like Notori got enough songs. Maybe I didn't listen to enough songs that she was like the lead on, but
yeah. Next up, Danny Kane. Who's got the better voice? I'm just gonna say it right off the bat and get it over with.
Andrea.
Next, who's got the better voice? One Direction. And in One Direction, we have Liam, Zayn, Harry Styles,
Niall,
thank you, and
Tommy,
Neil Horan,
or
Louis Tomlinson. Yes, thank you.
I wasn't really big on One Direction. My little sister was, but I want to say Zayn.
Zayn, same. I'm looking forward to his new album coming out April 17th. Next up, Fifth Harmony, not 3LW. Fifth Harmony. Who's got the better voice? I'm gonna say Lauren.
Lauren
Jedi.
Lauren had a good voice. So did Dina. I would say Dina had a great voice too.
Dina wasn't bad, yeah.
Camila Cabello, she just sounded too baby for me.
Listen, we didn't even have to go with the shade. It's just who's got the better voice. We know it's not Camila. We definitely know it's not that one. Next up, who's got the better voice? Escape. And in Escape, we have Tiny, Candy, Tamika, and Letitia.
Tamika has a great voice. Candy has a good voice too, but I don't think
She not the better voice because sometimes
It's
I'm not
as
gonna lie, she
strong.
be sounding like a Billy Goat
Oh wow.
sometimes.
And I can't be shady. I'm gonna go with Tamika.
Who's the one that left the group, the problematic that stole to me the other sister's money and the problematic husband, Letitia, the gospel one?
Yeah.
Is that Letitia? I'm not gonna lie, although she's problematic and I don't like her personally, but she does have the better voice. I feel
That he said the problematic one.
she is. Next up, last but not least, who's got the better voice? And obviously, this is one of those other case scenarios where obviously Left Eye was more of a rapper, was the rapper, but TLC.
I've always loved T-Boss because I like her like sultry voice.
So T-Boz is your choice?
Yeah, it's not gonna be chilly. That
Not
matters.
at this moment right now. And I'm gonna say Chili. And we end the game right there. I think Chili has the better voice. But with that being said, what a segue. So last week we spoke about how TLC and Vogue and Salt and Pepper announced their iconic tour. It's iconic tour. And we was talking about contemplating to going to see it. Literally, it's like I
Like
have to sit and think. Like literally the next day later or 2 days later, after we spoke about it here on the last Wednesday, Chili was on the Chili Thomas from TLC, basically got exposed in the worst way of being MAGA, a Trump supporter. There was receipts of her donating to different Republican organizations. There was also, listen, although we live in an AI digital world as well and manufacture stuff, but if we're going to go with the narrative out there and what's been shown of her liking and supporting Republican Trump stuff on Instagram, but what set it off was that she supposedly, not allegedly, because she came out and spoke about this. What set it off was that she reshared a damning conspiracy theory against Michelle Obama on her page. When fans caught that and she caught the word or whatever she says, she rushed to her Instagram and she basically chalks it up to sharing something, thumb sharing
fat
it.
finger. Fat finger. That's what it was.
Listen,
sure.
But before I say this, before we get into it, because I know you have a lot to say about it. I don't know if you've seen the video and her supposed thing. I know a lot of people I knew I was going to talk about it, but the fact that when I knew I was going to talk about it, I'm seeing more podcasts talking about it. I'm like, wow, this is really a thing. There's mistakes. I have to say, I myself have made mistakes digitally where I posted something and I'm like, how the fuck did that happen? And it's happened to me. It's literally happened to me. Mistakes happen. So I would say that about the repost about Michelle Obama. Now
that's almost like saying that Trump made a mistake when he posted the Obamas as apes. I think everyone has like a fat finger once in a while,
well,
but I think
did Trump say he made a mistake though?
I think he's
No,
still.
there's a difference. Chili saying she made a mistake. Trump never said he made a mistake. So
people say that they make mistakes all the time. That doesn't necessarily mean it's a mistake.
But mistakes
it's only a mistake.
I'm talking about my experience digitally. It happens. I'm not saying that happened to her, but something happened to me that recently that
wait, no, you've sent wrong text messages to wrong people. So I understand.
What if I even sent a nude to you?
Bitch, you didn't need to say that out loud.
Well, let's get real. This
Don't expose yourself, but no pun intended. My issue with Chili Miss Rosanda Thomas is she is anti-black. I don't like the fact that she has gone onto comments where people call her like, "Oh, you're a beautiful chocolate girl," and she responds by putting a little asterisk and puts the que, I'm not chocolate, I'm caramel. Girl, like, why are you so anti-black? It almost gives like she's the type to constantly wear her hair and condition it so it looks wet and wavy. I don't like her. I find her to be a little bit weird. Ever since the whole thing that happened with Usher, we don't even know what happened with Usher and her breaking up. She's been moving funny. Apparently, she's a homewrecker because her and this Lauren, what's his name? the guy that she's dating from like
one of the Lawrence brothers.
One of the Lawrence brothers, like she was hooking up with him and got with him while he was still with that Dancing with the Stars chick.
Oh yeah, I know which one. I don't.
That whole drama situation, it didn't put her in a good light. I know she's your Pisces sister and you ride at dawn for your Pisces people, but I feel like she's a weirdo. She's been moving weird. And also, you're donating $7 to an organization that you know is public record. You probably shouldn't donate at all. $7 is what? I give more to Africans than that. Like, the fuck?
Well, I'm not making excuses for her at all. I'm just saying I know firsthand mistakes happen. I was shocked myself about the whole ordeal. But at the same time, y'all still listening to R. Kelly while he pissed on little girls. So if Chili and many people, because a lot of y'all favorite actors and favorite rappers and favorite singers low-key have also donated to Trump, and y'all don't know, but y'all still watching their shows and listening to their music unbeknownst, Chili just happened to get exposed. With that being said, it has opened my mind a little more of, do we cancel everyone that doesn't go with our views necessarily? And I get it. I've listened to many things and people really go into what Trump is, and I know what Trump is, and it's disgusting of what this party, because basically we have Nazis running the country right now. I get it. So I get anyone to get angry and say, oh, if you voted for that, that means you support everything going on. But he fooled a lot of people. He fooled a lot of people. There was people voting for him because he spoke church. I will say this again. My grandmother voted for him and regrets it. She regrets it. And it's to the point where she said, I don't think in my lifetime that I'm still alive, I want to vote again, because she felt fooled and conned. So I'm sure a lot of people have. So for us to go crazy because someone maybe was conned too and voted for this person, now we're going to cancel them?
He should have done damage control and like actually either stood by her decision and like stand 10 toes down and say, listen, I'm a Republican. I like him. I still think that he can save the world. Bullshit. Or she could have been like, I did. I regret it. I'm sorry. Yes. I see the light. She didn't do that. Instead, she was like, I didn't mean to do that about Michelle Obama. You're getting a bunch of blowback now because you got exposed for reposting something, but you're not even trying to acknowledge the fact that you were funding these people. Because when you think about it, you're funding a man who's anti-gay, LGBT, all of it, who's anti like people from our community. He's anti anyone that's not him. Like, whatever. To each their own. I don't say cancel. I just look at you sideways. That's it. And I'm not taking my happy ass to Jones Beach to go see you sing No Scrubs, because you're a scrub. Congratulations.
Listen, I'm not gonna go. I'm disappointed. I'm surprised, especially like we share the same birthday and everything. Like I was really surprised by it and disappointed as a fan.
You share your birthday with a lot of people that I don't like. That is the irony about that.
Yeah.
There's 2 people that I don't like. Now Chili's on that list. 3 people.
There's a lot of Aquariuses I don't like either, girl. You know, especially your sister Kenya Moore.
Kenya Moore hair care. She's a January Aquarius, so that.
No, but all in all, again, I get it. I get the outrage. The different people are going to react. I've listened to a lot of podcasts where they spoke about it, and there was different perspectives, and it's like, wow, you know. And so I heard someone say the same thing as you. Own it. Like, take the ownership of what happened. Say this, that, and I agree with that. But at the same time, it's crazy because, again, like keep that same energy for when your artist or your favorite person where you watch the show thing, or even again, are you like some of these people? I would like to ask them. So, what's your favorite R. Kelly song? Because if you still listen to
R. Kelly song is Fiesta Remix. I don't listen to R. Kelly. I don't have his music saved. But if a song comes up, whether it's like on a Spotify playlist or like, I don't know, on a reel or I don't know, on Instagram, I'm gonna sing to the song. Like I'm not like the same thing could be said about Michael Jackson. I'm still gonna listen to Michael Jackson. I can separate the artist from the person. These are people that are no longer with us. But if you're walking around reposting things and doing things that are like actually harming your own community, your own fan base, that's a problem, Miss Minaj. So that's why I find that to be different. That's why like people talk about Bill Cosby, right? And how like what he did was fucked up, and it is fucked up.
And I will still watch the Cosby Show. It's an amazing show. One of my favorite shows.
I never watched it. I guess I don't know why.
And it sucks because all of it, and I thought about this yesterday. Now that you bring it up, all of it is removed on digital platform. Luckily, I have the DVDs, but they're buried somewhere. I have to look through it. I have the DVDs, all the seasons, and thank God I do, because nowhere could you stream it, and no streaming site, because of what he did, they removed it. But yet then we have all these other people that they've been canceled for a little bit, but then we still have some of the movies and music and stuff streaming.
But the same thing, that's the same thing. Like, so we can't see Seven Heaven, right? The TV show Seven Heaven. You can't find that shit anywhere because of what the
Are you sure? It's not on Tubi?
I'm not a Tubi girl. I mean, I could check, but I don't think it's on there. I don't know. Ever since the documentary came out about him being like a predator or whatever, look it up. But you could find Woody Allen movies everywhere, and he's walking around with his daughter wife. It's disgusting. So it's like pick and choose who you want. I know one person that I will never cancel, and people canceled him right away. Mr. Big from Sex and the City.
Oh yeah, Seventh Heaven is streaming on Paramount Plus.
Oh well, they're maggots.
Oh no, not done. They're big. They were trying to buy. Didn't they win the merger versus Netflix? So
yeah.
So it's selective stuff. Listen, I'm still gonna listen to TLC. That is.
I'm still gonna listen to the songs, but
it just sucks. It is disappointing. To say I wasn't disappointed, I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm like, damn.
There's a lot of ignorance in the world.
And then you start piecing things together, like, well, she is with that white boy. He was cute once upon a time. Now it's like,
isn't she like mad? Like she's older than him, no?
She's like, in her 50s,
and he's like,
we're not gonna do age. We're not gonna do now.
No, I just wanna age.
Yeah, she is older than him. Yes.
All right.
But as we age, we're not gonna do age shame.
Why are you triggered? I'm not talking about that.
Oh no, I'm not triggered at all. Just in general, because you know me, one of the people. One of the things I hate, not hate, dislike people I dislike most of this world is hypocritical people. So I don't want to. I would never age shame. I don't want to. Then 10 years from now. But. Let's go. Let's end it with our note not today, because there's a lot going on in this.
Yeah, I'm gonna go first. So, in the Bravo world, there's a show called Summer House. I have no one to talk to about this. Like, I've literally been doom scrolling TikTok because that's the only people that understand this language. Justice for Sierra. Long story short, Sierra was dating West. West broke up with her, or didn't even break up, basically told her he wasn't really wanting to be in a serious relationship. Long story short, Amanda and Sierra are best friends. Come to find out, there was little flutters saying that Amanda and Wes were hooking up. Mind you, Amanda is married. Now she's separated from her husband, Kyle, who's also on the show. They just announced it in January. And now they just put out a release statement saying that Wes and Amanda have a connection. You're not a girl's girl. You're disgusting. What best friend hooks up with your ex's man? That's nasty. Not today. I can't even talk about this. I'm getting like hot.
I think that happens a lot in this world.
That is crazy. Like how you like hook up. This is worse than Scandival with Vanderpump Rules. It's worse.
That was annoying too, because I didn't care for that shit either. And I thought the fact that took off so much, I'm like, this, well, whatever. My note not today is I'm free. I'm free. I'm free and I'm on spring break vacation, and that
Okay,
is
you
a
know
just
what?
break.
I need to make. Let me say something. Your last two nope not todays have been something positive for you, haven't been something negative. So that's not a nope not today. That
I'm
could be
trying
a
to
whatever.
spell it.
Why don't you make it about like the TSA lines?
No, absolutely not. But I will say this. My no not today is the humidity. I'm telling you, it's going to be a hot summer. And I said this today in a discussion. It's
We
gonna
should
be a
do
hot summer. Today was a little humid, like we discussed. And I just
so you know
feel
what we should consider this year? Maybe it's the year. You've turned the big 4-0. Maybe we should do Botox.
I've been told you I'm down for it, and you said I don't need it yet.
You don't need it, but if it's for like sweating, we should try it. I mean, you try it first and then let me know the results and then
Not
I'll
the lab rat. Well, with that being said, this Pinky, because she's the brain, is gonna go running on his hamster wheel. We love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure to follow, like, subscribe, share, all those good things. We will see you next week with a tent. And
Thank you for watching. Make sure to follow, like, share, subscribe, everything the Inner Circle podcast, and catch us every Wednesday live at 8 p.m. on YouTube.